Okay, let's discuss this question. We want to figure out the output of the following C code. There are two main functions given, and the main function, the void main, consists of the count 3, and we need to execute the count 3. Come here, count 3, and this count 3 will execute the count function here, the integer n. Here n equals to 3, and we have a declaration of d, which is integer type, and static 1, which is statically memory allocated. Firstly, we print the value of n, which is 3 here. Print the value of d, which is d is 1. We print 1, and then increment the value of d equals to d plus 1. Now in the next segment we check the condition. If n is greater than 1, n is 3 is greater than 1. Yes, true. Count n minus 1 means count 3 minus 1, which is 2. So we will call the 2 function, count 2, and then execute the statements of count function again. Now here n equals to 2. Now firstly we print the value of n, which is 2. Okay, we will not execute this statement because it's statically defined, and we will execute one in singles, and then print the value of d, which is 2 here because d was initially 1. We increment the value of d, and then we again increment it, so it becomes d, which is 3. And now we have the next statement equals to n is now 2 is greater than 1, true, and count 2 minus 1, which is count of 1, and we will print the value of d here. We will not actually place the value because this is statically allocated, and so we have this count 1 to be executed. Now we have the value of n, which is to be printed, which is 1, then d, which is 3, and we increment the value of d, which is 4. Here is the incrementation of the d equals to 4, and in the next statement the value of n is 1, and 1 is greater than 1, false. It will not get executed, and we will see the print d, which is d here. We placed d here. Now since this count has not been executed, we can place the value of d here, here, and here. Okay, now let's see what is the output of the following program. 3 1 2 2 1 3, then 4 4 and 4. Okay, is the option. Now let us discuss the question from GATE 2016, and we want to give the answer to the output of this execution. Here firstly a global variable has been declared, which is a equals to 3. Okay, and in the main function we have called m of a, and we have called m of a here, and let's say here a is 3, put here 3, a is 3, put here 3, and as it is a dynamic scoping, we need to call the m of y. Okay, because this function m function is calling this function. Okay, so m of y. So come here, a equals to 1 equals to 1, a is equal to y minus a. Y is initially 3. Why? Because m of a has called m of y. Okay, and y is equals to 3 now, and a is equals to 1 because a has changed here. Okay, y is same as the 3. Okay, 3 minus 1 is 2. Now we have called the function n of a. Now a is equals to 2. Okay, we have put here 2, n of 2. Okay, is actually calling n of x, which is 2, n of 2, and let's come to the function here. X equals to x into a. What is the value of x here? X value is 2. Okay, because of the dynamic scoping call. Now x into a, 2 into 2 is 4, and print the value of x. X is 4, print 4. We may have print this 4. Okay, now the main thing is, what is the value of print a? Now what is the value of a? Is it is 2 or it is 4? Okay, now let us see here. In dynamic scoping we have a rule that if m of a is calling m of y, okay, it means that after returning the value of m of a, it should return, or it should assign the value of y to the a. Okay, it means that the value of y should be assigned to a after returning value of m of 3. Also here it means that the value of x should be returned to the a, or it should be assigned to the a. It means that a equals to x. Now what is the value of x here? 4. 4 should be assigned to a, and in this block of code we need to print the value of a, which is 4. Okay, so you can say the answer to the problem is 4 comma 4. Okay, now let's see this problem. In this problem we have two functions. First the main function, and then the function is f. Let's say execute this statement for each line. Integer I equals to 5, we have declared integer which is equal to 5. J equals to 10, j equals to 10 here. And let's say we want to call f function with the base address of I comma j. Let's say assume that the base address for I is 100, and we have passed the address of I, which is 100 comma j. J is 10, so we have passed f 100 10. Okay, here m equals to 10. Why? Because in the function we have the actual formal parameters like integer m. M is the value of having the value of 10, and the p is equal to 100. Okay, because it is asking for the base address, or you can say the pointer, which is address. Here next statement is saying that m equals to m plus 5. What is the value of m here? 10. 10 plus 5 gives you 15. And the next statement says that star p equals to star p plus m. Star p equals to star p plus 15. What is the value of star p? What is the value of p? P is 100. So go to the address 100 and fetch the value at the place of 100, which is 5. Okay, now place 5 here. 5 plus 15 gives you 20. Means we have to cancel 5 and place here 20. Currently the value of I is 20, and you need to print the value of I plus j as a format specifier %d, which is integer, decimal integer. So now I plus 10, which is I plus j, which is 20 plus 10, it gives you 30. 30 is the answer. Let's execute this code. We have two functions, main and f. Okay, in main function we have array declared of integer type, and printf f of a comma 5. Here a has been passed here, and here 5 is given as number of elements in this array. Okay, now let's execute here. Come here, f of array, which is this. Okay, we have maintained the index value from 0 to 4 comma 5, and let's come to the function here. If n is less than equal to 1, now n's value is 5. Now let's say this one, n is 5 and 5 is less than equal to 1. False, we will not return 0, and else condition will be executed. Maximum of f, which is this maximum of f of array. We have the n value as 4 because we decrement the value of 4 because n minus 1 has been also there in this function. P plus 1 here represents that the pointer value has been incremented by 1. Assume that the pointer here is placed at the 0 index, and here f p plus 1 means that p has to be incremented by 1. Initially p is 0, when incremented it will become 1. Means after the next call has been made, p should be equal to 1. Means from this position to this position it will take the array. Okay, and in the next call, when p is equals to 0 here, and when the call has been made, you need to take this entire one, and the next entire one, like this. Okay, and then the last one, and it will end up. Okay, now here p of 0 is what? 3. P of 1 is what? 5. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus 2 has to be placed in this max function and here. Okay, and similarly in the case of this function call, we need to take the p of 0, p of 1, subtract them, which is 3, place here. Okay, and also in this case 2 minus 6, 4, 6 minus 4 is 2, place here. And when the function call has become only one element is left, you need to return 0, because here n equals to 1 and n equals to 1, n is less than equal to 1, 1 is less than equal to 1, which is 0. Place 0 here, and maximum of 0 and 2 becomes 2. 2 should be returned here. Okay, now this 2 has been placed here. 2 minus 4, maximum of 2 comma minus 4 gives you 2, and this 2 comma 3 gives you 3, and this 3 is placed here. 3 comma minus 2 gives you 3. Okay, the answer returned should be equal to 3. Okay, Now let's discuss this question gate 2015 set 1. Here there are two functions, or there are three functions, f1, f2 and main function. Let's go to the main function and try to execute each line of code. Integer a equals to 4. We have made a equals to 4 in main function. It is the integer type. B equals to 5, c equals to 6. Now come to the function call f1 a comma b. Now this a and b is passed here. Okay, a is 4, b is 5. Now in this case a is the integer and c has been assigned with a is 4, c equals to 4, a equals to 5 and b equals to 4, because b and c equals to 5 and c has been assigned to b. Okay, so it is a kind of swap function, but it is not changing any values in the main function, because it's this scope of the variable of a and b c is up to in this block of code. It will not change in the main function. Let's come to the second function call f2. Address of b and address of c has been passed into the function f2, and let's say assume that the base address of b and c equals to 100 and 200. Now if you see there, in f2 we have the 100 and 200 passed in the following parameters, and say here then first statement c is the integer. Okay, we have declared the integer here. Now the a star has been assigned to c, which is what is the value of a now? 100. Why the value of a is 100? Because in this function f2 we have the formal parameters as star a, star b, and when you pass 100 and 200 in this function, this a will automatically have the 100 as a value and b will have 200 as a value. Okay, now say this star a. What is the meaning of star a? Go to the a first. What is the value of a? A is 100. 100 location is here. Okay, and fetch the value of the location 100. Okay, means star is fetching the value at the location 100, which is 5. Okay, place here 5. Okay, and in the next statement star a goes to star b. What is the value of b here? It is 200. Go to the 200 location and star fetch the value 6. 6 has been assigned to star of a. Now if you notice here, what is the value of a? 100. 100 is here, and place 6 in this location. Means I have to cancel out 5 and place here 6, because 6 has been assigned to star of a. Now next line says that c, which is equal to 5, has been assigned to star of b. Now what is the value of b here? Which is 200 here. Okay, 200. And what is the value at location 200? It's 6. So cancel out 6 and place here 5. Means because 5 has been assigned to star b. Okay, so I'm cancelling out 6 and placing here 5. Now in the next statement, printf percentile d comma c minus a minus b. Now from using this all the variable values, place c minus a minus b. So you can say that c equals to 5, a equals to a equals to 4 and b equals to 6. Place them here and you get minus 5. Minus 5 is the answer of this problem. Okay, let's take another problem for gate 2015. Here we have a matrix of 4 cross 3. It means that 4 is the number of rows and 3 is the number of columns in this array, and it's unsigned, means there is no sign. Okay, and it is integer type. Let's print out the value of these three format specifier: x plus 3 star x plus 3 star x plus 2 plus 3. Okay, to solve such problem we need to first create a matrix. Okay, let's create a matrix first, and now let's mark the addresses for each of the cells. Now in this question we have given that 2000 is the value of the base address for this array, so let's mark here. Now we have marked the base addresses for each one of them, and here the array starts. Okay, and now the question asks is to print the value of x plus 3. What is the value of x? Which is 2000. 2000, right? Now x plus 2000 means 2000 plus 3. No, it is not like that. It is a pointer, so you need to have a look at this. Here plus 3 means you skip 3 rows, 1, 2 and 3. It will give you 2036. Why it is 2036? We can say this one: x plus 3 is equivalent to x plus 3 into number of columns into integer size. See, the number of columns is equal to 3 in this question. See here, 3. Okay, and integer size given here is 4 bytes. You can skip 4 bytes, so 4 into 3 into 3, which gives you 36, and place here you get 2036. Let's check out the value of x plus 3 here. Star x plus 3 is equivalent to x plus 3 because it is a 2D matrix, and in order to fetch a value from the cell you need 2 stars to point out the value. The value to this problem is 2036. And now let's check out the value of star x plus 2 plus 3. So you need to skip 2 rows first because here it is x plus 2. Okay, 2 rows skip, and plus 3 here is you need to skip 3 columns, say 1, 2 and 3, which is here, which is this one, referring to this. And here number of stars is equal to 1, so you need to print the address. Okay, so the value to this problem is also 2036. If the problem would have been like this, here x plus 2 is skipping 2 rows, plus 3 is skipping 3 columns, and you reach here, and at least there are 2 stars. You get to the point and fetch the value of 2036, which is 10. Okay, the value of this one should be equal to 10. Okay, for now this problem answers is 2036, 2036, 2036 and 2036, 3 times 2036. Okay, if you are new in my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to make more videos like this, and also press the bell icon to get the latest information and updates from my channel. Okay, thank you.